Hey guys, it's Yuki here with a new vid for you again. Um, I had decided that I wanted to start like an advice kind of thing. So I was thinking maybe I'll bring up something for things I've been through, personal experience. In this video, I'm going to base it off of not getting along with family. So these videos are going to be probably somewhat personal at times, but I want to like state things and like say things that might be able to help others in their current situations. So like for advice. So basically when I was younger, ever since I was like 2 or something, something bad happened when I was 2 that I did, and it caused my mom to put me in this like situation where I had to go to like psychiatrists and all sorts of stuff, and it was like really sad. And because apparently started out with diagnosing me schizophrenic, but one thing is that it's illegal, and another thing is it's like wasn't true. But that basically caused my life to like go kind of south because I had to like go and see the psychiatrist and all sorts of things like that when I never really actually saw anything, like it wasn't like seeing anything, and I wasn't really like had any problems besides the fact of my moods and stuff like that. But I grew up not getting along with my mom, and my like I I kind of like I would always argue with her, and I never wanted to do anything. I wasn't doing the things I should have been doing, and so I'd always get in trouble, and then our relationship basically just went really bad. But I want to say that I even though I'm 19 right now, it took years for me to even change my mood in some way. I was like in my, I don't know, maybe it was like 15 or 16 when things started to get a little bit better. But even then, I still wasn't having a very good relationship with my mom. So, like, as a teen and younger, like, you don't really understand a lot of stuff at that age that would help with the relationship with your parents. But as you get older, things tend to change. So basically, my advice is to those of you who don't get along with your parents because of bad things that may have happened or arguing or whatever, and you always blame them or something, don't blame them. Like, unless your parents are physically abusing you or forcing you to do things that you shouldn't have to do or something like that, don't blame them, because if they're having you do chores or if they're having you do homework, they're just wanting you to have a better life. They want you to be prepared for when you get older. They're only trying to help you through things that you may need in the future. They're just trying to help. If they yell at you because you're not doing something you're supposed to do, that's something that like chores like everyone's supposed to do, don't be mean to them, because they're only trying to do something for you to help you in the future. I mean, you shouldn't yell, you shouldn't argue, and even though I do and I did, I realized that if you don't argue as much and if you just like sometimes do what you're told, it things are a lot better when you do that. And I may not have changed that completely, but I have noticed that when I do what I'm told and when I actually do better, like do things, because I'm still living in my mom's house, but like if you actually do the things you're told to do your part, it you don't you don't have as much problems with them. Like, it would go so much easier if you just start listening and doing what you're told. I know that I still don't sometimes, but I have done moments enough to know that that's the truth. And maybe you can do better than I can. So I just want to let you know. But I used to say things like really bad things, and I used to blame my dad's death on my mom. Like I blamed her for like that stuff, and I always said that if he was still alive, I would rather live with him and stuff like that. And sometimes I'd say that I hated her or that I wanted her to die or stuff like that. And obviously, I wasn't going to commit to that because I was a child and I was just saying things. But those kind of things really do hurt your parents. And you may not realize it, but your parents really do care for you. Now, if they're abusing you, or if they're doing some really bad thing, or making you do something that's wrong and uncomfortable, then you should contact the police or something. But if they're just trying to get you to do your chores, or trying to help you like get your homework done or something like that before you go play or go hang out with your friends, you should just do it because it'll make things a lot easier. And I know this from personal experience, even though I still argue at times. I've had those moments where I just did what I was told and it was a lot easier, and they even appreciate it. Like, usually, even if your parents are ones who appreciate it out loud, they do appreciate it. They are usually okay with that because, like, if you do it without being told, sometimes they might even give you like a quarter or a dollar or a few dollars for doing whatever it was just because you weren't told. Like your parents, whether you realize it or not, they really do appreciate that. And it would help out, like, let's say you have to do the dishes. If you don't do the dishes or the dishes aren't done, there might not be enough silverware and plates and stuff to have the dinner you might want. And so basically you'd be wanting something that you wouldn't really be able to have due to not having any dishes clean. Or laundry. If you're out of laundry, you're gonna probably smell bad for what you're wearing, and people are probably going to try and avoid you. Or cleaning your room. It makes it a lot better for when people go in there so they don't stumble over stuff or they think, "Whoa, how is she or he even living in there if all of this stuff is all over the floor?" Or some people who believe in psychologics or whatever stuff, they probably believe that your life is chaotic or something because your room's like a disaster. But yeah. So there's my advice on getting along with your parents and stuff. I hope that those of you out there who are in the same situation as I was can get some advice from this and hopefully be able to change and do things better before like the way I wasn't really able to do because I wasn't actually listening or paying attention. But yeah, I hope that this will help you. I don't know if it will, but hopefully it will. Yeah, so it's about time I gotta go. This video is a little long already. And I will be happy if you can like the video if you like it. Also, subscribe if you like my other videos or this one too. That would be really great. It would be awesome and it would be very helpful. And anyways, so I gotta go. So pleasant nightmares, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.